In this video we share Medjugorje Visionary Ivan on the painful prophecies of the secrets. Visionary Ivan, the secrets of Medjugorje certainly contain prophecies about painful events, and the signs of the times show that the world is troubled. Sunday, June 26, 2011 Medjugorje, an interview with the Visionary Ivan about the 30th anniversary of the apparitions is carried by the Italian Medjugorje News. After some time, young Ivan Dragičević, one of the seers from Medjugorje, was blinded by rapture during the apparition and could no longer resist, so he asked Our Lady the following question: "Mother, how can you be so beautiful?" And Our Lady answered, "I am beautiful because I love. If you love too, you will be beautiful." Remembering everything now, Ivan is surprised again. "I don't know how I found the courage to turn to her, because at that time I was afraid of everything." Ivan is one of the 6 Medjugorje seers, one of the 3 who say that he still sees Our Lady every day, 30 years after the apparitions began. These are the longest apparitions of Our Lady in history, which date back to June 24, 1981. You can believe it or not, but Medjugorje is certainly an impressive phenomenon. Although the Church has not yet officially recognized it, it attracts millions of pilgrims to this shrine in Herzegovina every year. In 1993, Ivan married Laureen Murphy, an American, with whom he has 4 children and lives between Boston and Medjugorje. He travels a lot around the world and tells people about his extraordinary experience. With great difficulty, we managed to ask him a series of questions. Here are his answers that we received for an exclusive interview. Ivan, you say that you have seen Our Lady every day since 1981. Has she changed in those 30 years? The lady is always the same, a girl in her prime. She has a grey dress and a white veil, and on Christmas and Easter she wears golden dresses. Her eyes are blue and her cheeks are pink. On her head is a crown of 12 stars, and she stands on a cloud descending from the ground, reminding us that she is a creature from heaven and flawless. But I really can't fully convey her beauty. What do you feel during an apparition? What are your emotions? I can hardly describe my feelings during the apparitions. Every day I witness something that does not exist on earth. The Virgin is paradise itself. Her presence gives you such joy, imbues you with such light. But everything about the apparition is also sublime. Sometimes in the background she shows me happy people, or a place of shining angels in a beautiful place full of flowers. Everything ends when the apparition ends. It is difficult to adapt, because nothing in the world, in art or nature, has these colors, smells and does not exude such perfect harmony. Who is the lady for you? A friend, a sister? I see Our Lady as mother. My earthly mother took care of me until that day of apparition, June 24, 1981, when the Virgin appeared for the first time. Since then it has been Our Lady. Both are excellent mothers, but since I experienced the love of Our Lady, I realized that her blessings, her prayers, her advice are food and crucial for me and my family. There is nothing more beautiful than when she turns to me, saying, "Dear child." That is the first message. We are children of God and loved ones. We are the children of the Queen of Peace who bridges the way from heaven to earth because she loves us. And, lovingly, she wants to guide us, because she knows what we really need. What does Our Lady say during your meetings? Above all, she asks us for prayer. She shows us the way to communicate with God, and prayer can also be in intercession. Sometimes Our Lady gently shows me where I made a mistake, thereby showing me how to continue my spiritual growth. Our Lady prays especially for the sick, priests and consecrated persons. The time of Our Lady's apparitions have lasted a very long time. Some say that Our Lady's messages are repeated, but Our Lady answers with another question. It is true, everything has already been said, But are you really living the Holy Scriptures? Are you living the encounter with the living Jesus in the Eucharist? The problem is that we do not live the gospel. Our Lady speaks in a simple language that is accessible and is repeated with boundless love. She makes it clear that she wants to reach everyone. She acts like a mother when children don't learn. You talk a lot, but you don't live the faith. Faith is not a good speech, but a life that is embodied, and the Virgin Mary tells us, be a living sign and pray for the realization of God's plans for your good and those dear to you, for the whole world. We are all called to be holy. Is there an apparition that you will remember in a special way? When it's Christmas, and the Virgin visits my family, with Saint Joseph and the baby Jesus in her arms. And I will also never forget what happened on April 2, 2005. Pope John Paul II, he had just died when he arrived resplendent in apparition in white robes and gold. Is your family present during the apparitions? When I'm at home, my family is always present during apparitions. We imitate our Heavenly Mother who prays the Rosary or meditates on the Holy Scriptures. After the apparition, I say what Our Lady did and what she said. Should we worry about the 10 secrets that Our Lady entrusted to you? Expect punishment. The signs of the times show that the world is troubled. And the secrets of Medjugorje certainly contain prophecies about painful events. However, for example, the 7th secret is tempered by prayers. Every time I seem to recognize the hope in her eyes and the heavenly light. Our Lady is not here to punish. It was no accident that she presented herself as the Queen of Peace in Medjugorje, and her first words were, "Dear children, let there be peace between man and God and between people." Please support my channel by watching another video. May God bless you and keep you. Our Lady, Queen of Peace, pray for us.